Hey, what's up, everybody? Retro Extreme 79 here, back with not a pickup video, but I've seen people all over the video game community here on YouTube do trade videos. So I figured, you know what? Let me do my own trade video, and I don't have any sports games, so trust me, this is going to be good. So if anybody out there is interested in any of this stuff right here, let me know. Shoot me a PM, shoot me an email. Let me know what you have to offer, and I guess we'll go from there. All right, so let's start off with, I got a little bit of everything right now. So let's start off with just games for different consoles. All right, so let's start off with Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt for the NES, of course, very common game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES, Part 1. Beat this game really, really hard, especially that third sewer level when you gotta make those jumps almost perfect. If not, if you get knocked off, you gotta start outside of the building. Felt very proud when I actually passed this game. Turtles 1 for trade. Everything here is for trade, guys. Let's go with the SNES game. Donkey Kong Country. Look at that. Donkey Kong Country 1. I mean, what can you say about this game? It's awesome. Point blank. Oh, and just to let you know, I don't have it in my stack because, like I said, and most of you that watch my channel probably know I'm in the process of moving, but I do got a copy for trade of Mortal Kombat 2 also, so keep that in mind. I got Mortal Kombat 2 for Super Nintendo up for trade. For the Sega Genesis, I have Aladdin, cart only. Very awesome, cool game. Beavis and Butthead for Genesis. If you're a big fan of the show, they are back on MTV every Thursday night. I believe 9:30 Central Time. For Sega Genesis again, Echo the Dolphin, Tides of Time. Let's do an NES game, and I know I mentioned this one in one of my pickup videos, but Batman, awesome game, awesome soundtrack, definitely very cool. Up for trade also. Back to the NES, Double Dragon 1, the one that started it all. Donkey Kong Classics, Donkey Kong Jr. and Donkey Kong, 2 games in 1 game pack. This is when Mario was known as Jumpman. Alright, get ready for this one. This one's up for trade too, guys. Contra for Nintendo. Contra's up for trade. Enough said, Contra. Paperboy for Nintendo is up for trade. Another awesome Nintendo game. Nintendo is probably by far my favorite system of all the systems, including the new generation systems like PS3, Wii, and 360. Nintendo has got a fondness in my heart because they had a vast, great collection of games, a nice library, and for that they will always have a fondness in my heart because that was my favorite system as a kid. It's part of my childhood, so Nintendo by far my favorite system. So continuing on, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for Genesis. I think this is a fighter game. I'm almost positive it's a fighter game. For Nintendo 64, I think the best RPG, the best first-person shooter in the system, GoldenEye. GoldenEye up for trade for 64. And again, I don't have these in the video because they're probably one of my moving boxes, but I also have up for trade for 64, Super Mario 64, and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for trade. So again, guys, Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time up for trade for 64, even though you don't see them here. This one right here is a favorite of mine, but the cart's a little iffy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. It's a little beat up. And it may take a little work to get it fire up, but, you know, it's got a little rattle in the cart. This one's up for trade. Maybe I'll even give it away, who knows. Also up for trade is the original Castlevania. Again, the one that started it all for the Castlevania series, spanning different consoles, starting with the regular NES. Back to the Sega Genesis, I have for trade Sonic and Knuckles. And it's got the cover, as you can see, where you can plug in on top Sonic 2 and 3. You can play the game Sonic 2 and 3 as Knuckles. I don't think Sonic 1 is compatible with this, though, but I think you might be able to still play it. It's been a while since I played this awesome game they got. Also up for trade, Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. Come on, Ninja Gaiden, very cool game. We're nearing the end here, guys. Sonic Spinball up for trade for Sega Genesis. Pretty good game, you know, not great, but pretty good, especially if you're into pinball games. For Sega Genesis, also, guys, I have for trade Mortal Kombat 3. Awesome. For Sega Genesis, with the box, Miss Pac-Man. I don't think it's got the manual, but I'll double check. Oh, I stand corrected, guys. It does have the manual. So a complete copy of Miss Pac-Man with the hang tag for trade. Okay? Here you go, Tengen. And the last game on my list, The Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link. The gold cards. And I actually think I might have the original Zelda, an extra one for trade as well. So, you know what? Add that into the bunch. I have also, that you don't see here, the Legend of Zelda up for trade for a regular NES. My favorite Zelda of all time, the original one. So, look at that, guys. Boom. All this is up for trade. And it's all there. It's all scattered, you know. Basically, just sending your offers. I got close to 200 Nintendo games, and the sad part is I don't have any Mega Man games. If you were to ask me what I'm looking for specifically, nothing specific. I mean, it'd be cool to have like a Mega Man game, you know, Mega Man, or I don't know, I just basically whatever. But I know I don't have any Mega Man games, so that'd be pretty awesome if I can get a Mega Man game, you know, as part of a trade or something. So, yeah, guys, there you go. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in any of these games, send me a trade offers, PM me. Yeah. Anyways, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Like I said in my earlier videos, I'm in the process of moving very soon. I'm hoping, I'm praying. It's just a long process. And the best is yet to come. So leave your comments below. PM me if you're interested. And subscribe. Subscribe. Because if I'm offering this for trade, you can imagine what I have for contests and giveaways and certain numbers that I hit for subscriber videos. So there you go, guys. Keep on gaming. This has been Retro Extreme 79, and take care, guys.